Chris, 8 changes to the team that won the Cup on Sunday. Is that just a case of this short turnaround that you've got from Sunday to Friday?
Yep, we considered the selection for the PRC final against Saracens and Leicester as a block. So, as you say, 8 changes, and it's just trying to keep everybody as fresh as possible with a 5-day turnaround.
Obviously, there'd be a lot of guys who'd be disappointed to miss out on the final, but it's nice to have these 2 big games in a row, isn't it, where everyone gets a bite of the cherry?
Yeah, well, a lot do. There's still some that are a little bit grumpy about the fact that they're not involved in that rotation, but at the end of the day, we have an obligation to pick, a side that we think is appropriate for the team we're playing against, and we've got a massive game on Friday night, and so we've picked it's not our full strength side, but we've picked a pretty decent side to run out.
We saw the lads enjoyed the celebrations after the game on Sunday, but was it straight back to business on Monday?
We talked in the change room afterwards around the fact that it would be great to celebrate a bit of silverware, particularly having it at home here, which was a real cherry on the top for the boys. But we knew with a 5-day turnaround to Leicester that we couldn't really drop our guard. So we've made a commitment that we'll celebrate that victory sometime later in the year when it's appropriate, and so everyone was back in it to work on Monday, and we've had a pretty decent week.
What have you made of Leicester? They've obviously had a bit of a tough time of it recently, but they're welcoming quite a few faces back in from the internationals.
Well, they got 6 internationals to come back, all of who are very influential in their game. Obviously the 2 props, and then 9, 10, 13 wing, all quality players. So it's been a bit of a hard, we've got a bit of a blueprint around how Leicester play, but the individuals that sit inside that framework are obviously going to be very different. They've also got some guys coming back from injury, some pretty handy players as well. So, it's just another factor in what is going to be a pretty important game for both sides, not only from, the local derby sort of rivalry, but also, there's probably 8 or 9 teams, probably a bit more than that actually, maybe 10 teams still working pretty hard at chasing competition points in the Premiership.